Hello everyone, it's Mxiety, Streamloot's partner, Twitch partner, and mental health talk show host. Today to talk to you about something that hits us all. Sometimes we get super excited and we start something and we're really into it, and then things slow down and it's harder to get that motivation again and keep yourself going. Why does that happen? Well, first of all, it's super normal. Sometimes it's attached to burnout and other times it's just part of our being. We can't be excited about stuff all the time. But we're going to talk about things that you can do to get yourself back up there, back excited, and making new amazing content. So let's go. But before we do that, be sure to let me know, do you have your own tips on how you keep yourself motivated and going? Is it like exciting music? Is it going out for a walk? What is your thing? I need to know. Leave a comment below and don't forget to subscribe and like and do all the other good stuff. So let's get started. The first thing that I find to be most important and that I revisit over and over again are my goals. Now, why is that? Well, if you can set firm goals and you can put them on a post-it somewhere or put them in the beginning of a notebook that you use daily, something like that, if you can constantly see your goals, you're more likely to continue to be motivated to go towards them. Why, you ask? Well, because that also makes sure that things are clear and you know where you're going. When I'm lacking motivation and feel like nothing I'm doing is right or worthwhile, it really helps to remember, why did I start doing what I'm doing? Why did I get into content creation? Having my goals, and for me, some of those goals are, I want to make sure that people are happy and that their mental health is in good shape. I want to make sure that I feel like I have a purpose in this world. I want to make sure that mental health conversations are continuing and we can break the stigma. So those are goals that when I'm feeling down, when I'm feeling low, will pick me back up and keep me going. You know how like every Disney movie will have this point where the hero is completely lost and just doesn't know what to do and wants to quit on everything, and then somebody comes in and goes, hey, you know why you do this? This is why it's important. You need that for yourself. So creating a little post-it, putting that somewhere on your notebook, whatever it is, figure out exactly why you do what you do, and those little reminders will keep you going. Number 2 is totally a psychological thing. You gotta make sure that things do not feel like a chore and that they feel exciting for you to do. It's the difference between sitting on Twitter and doing the dishes. One of those things is a chore, and we treat it as such. The other one keeps us constantly stimulated and excited and interested in what we're doing, and so you kind of have to replicate that non-choreness with whatever you're trying to do. So for example, making these videos, right? I could totally take them as a chore and every single week be like, oh my God, I can't believe I have to make another video for Streamloots. But instead, I have fun with it. I create a basic premise. We have people in the background who help me put together some ideas for you. And then it's fun. It's a fun little thing that I get to do. And it just doesn't feel like a chore because I'm excited for it every time. Okay, so here we are, point number 3. And this one is crucial, okay? Ready? Be nice to yourself. What did I just say? What did I just say? Be nice to yourself. If you're lacking motivation and you're gonna tell yourself, get up, you gotta keep going, you're a lazy butt, you never do anything. That's not really motivational. That might get you up and going a few times, but overall it's going to create this loop in your head of, I never do anything, I'm lazy, I'm unmotivated. Continuing to have that kind of negative dialogue with yourself is going to eventually get you negative results. You feel like you're kicking your own butt into shape, but eventually you're just listening to yourself be mean to yourself all the time. How many people enjoy that? And how many people can really feel motivated if somebody's yelling at them and telling them they're worthless all the time? So you have to be nice to yourself. If you're feeling unmotivated, can you motivate yourself by saying, hey, I'm going to do something really fun right after this? Can you make it an exciting game? No? Then it sounds like it's time to chill out. That's right. Being nice to yourself also includes being patient with yourself when you don't have motivation. Sometimes people confuse the word motivation with discipline. Yes, you definitely need to be disciplined, setting yourself up on a schedule and getting yourself going. Sometimes motivation comes to us as we do something. But sometimes if we're unmotivated, again, yelling at ourselves is not the best thing to do, and you'll go way further by being kinder to yourself. It's okay to let yourself just have a break. Let yourself have a moment. And then use that discipline to get yourself back up and get going. Don't be mean to yourself. Did I say that enough? Don't yell at yourself. I have a bonus for you. Yup. Point number 4 comes with a riddle. How do you eat an elephant? One bite at a time. I know. That was super cheesy. I'm sorry about that. But truly, sometimes if we're unmotivated, it's because the task in front of us is so big and daunting and feels incomparable. For example, if your motivation is, I gotta get partner, that is a huge step that takes a lot of baby steps to get to. So break it down into a smaller piece. And those smaller pieces can be a lot easier to achieve. Plus, once you start achieving something, you're more likely to achieve another thing, and then another thing, and then you kind of get into your head saying, hey, I can achieve stuff, so I can probably do more. And there's your motivation, and you can keep going. So consider the fact that if you are not motivated, it might just be that the task in front of you is way too big, and it's time to break it down into smaller steps. Well, that's it for our motivation. I hope these little tidbits help you. Be sure to check out other videos in the Streamloot Strong League. We have talked about how to deal with shyness. We've talked about imposter syndrome. So be sure to click around and watch other Streamloot stuff. In the meantime, don't forget Streamloots is there for you every step of the way. I'll see you next time. Bye!